Hey guys, Kadaming here from Rainmaker Remodel. Today I'm going to walk you through something we call super pixels, and that is tiny micro engagements that clearly display your unique benefits and selling points in a way that's visual, enjoyable, and easy to understand. So we'll run you through some real examples so you can see exactly how we use these to boost conversions and make brands unforgettable. Let's start with the green dumpster. We built out a simple 4-step process for them, but instead of just listing the steps, we added animated icon switches. And this helps the customer to see and understand the process at a glance. It's clear, visual, and enjoyable to consume, which means it's more likely to be remembered. But now, why does that matter? Because when someone's comparing dumpster rental companies in LA, delivery times, quality, pricing, all of that becomes way more believable when you're paired with a stunning, well-designed website. And this level of polish positions Green Dumpster as the most design-forward dumpster brand in the city. And when customers enjoy scrolling through your site, when they can actually visualize going from pain point to solution, you win. It's not just pretty, it's persuasive. Now, the same goes for Access Control NYC. Instead of the usual boring 3-step process, they've got this tiny animated truck that moves across the screen. So same as the green dumpster, it's playful, it's memorable, but more importantly, it visually shows how easy it is to get from pain point to solution. And it adds a level of motion design and detail that positions the brand as established and professional. That signals something to the customer, because if your site feels half-baked, your customer will feel like the service they're going to get is probably going to be half-baked too. Next up is our site, Rainmaker Remodel. So we talk a lot about helping contractors rank on Google Maps and outrank their competitors. And that can sound a bit abstract in text, but we built this little live animation to make it visual and super simple to understand. We also animated our process to show exactly when and how you start making money. Look at this. So when something feels complex, like CRM automations, a visual flow like this helps break down clearly what we do. It keeps people engaged, and it keeps them engaged long enough to actually process what is happening here and understand what we can do for them. Next up is ABM. They're a big brand, and this creative use of animated faces on scroll is subtle but effective, right? Because it keeps you scrolling, and just like that, you're already at the CTA. So it aligns with their offering, it feels high-end and well thought through. Then Go Roofing USA has a clever UX touch. They use a metal-themed loading animation on their submission form. And that's smart because it reduces uncertainty about how long the form takes to submit and finish. And it also matches the niche because it's this little metal themed loading animation. It positions them as thoughtful, credible, and detailed, all within one single design decision. Now for 2 fun ones from outside the construction industry. Let's look at Sunny Mommy. Check out the eyes that follow your cursor. Let's look at that again. So his eyes follow the cursor. I mean, that's weird, fun, and it's engaging, right? Next is Astro Rise. Here, it lets you control the colors, the speed, and the number of floating particles on the home pages. It's really cool. I mean, is it functional? No, not really, but it's definitely memorable. And depending on your brand, that might really be the point. Of course, here the caution is, don't let animations become distractions or slow down your site, because good micro interactions should really enhance clarity. It should enhance your messaging, and it should not compete with the main CTA, which might be a bit of what's happening here. So just a word of caution. But the big question is, why do you want to use superpixels, micro engagements? Because why settle for a boring, lifeless site when every design moment could be working to sell your brand? If you want a website that visually shows your core offering, builds trust through detail, and makes your brand unforgettable, then drop us a message at rainmakerremodel.com.